exit along the very narrow Via di Cartari and then cross the busy Corso Vittorio Emanuele II and enter another highly decorated church, Chiesa Nova. It's the church called Chiesa Nova, meaning new church. Of course, by now it's no longer a new church. The interior is really spectacular. This was built in the late 1500s, built in the Counter-Reformation style, and it was built for a particular priest named Father Neri, Filippo Neri. And he was a great leader of the church, and the order of the Oratorians is his school of thought in the Catholic Church. And he believed in the joy of life and also simplicity of life. During the time of Neri, the interior of this church was plain, whitewashed, no decor, because that was the philosophy of the Counter-Reformation. And then ironically, after that generation passed on and the Baroque era began in the 1600s, the decorators were brought in, and it went from a plain whitewashed interior to the deluxe gilt interior we see today with all the gold and the stucco statues, all the paintings, the ceiling murals. All of this added later, including the paintings up in the dome and the beautiful golden organs, and everything that looks flashy to the eye was added during the Baroque period. You see these angels here are made from stucco. It's not marble that was carved. It's a marble dust mixed with plaster, and it's molded and then polished off and finished by hand. Let's take a few pictures. Again, it's very dark in here, so if you want to take a photo, you really have to rest your camera against a wooden bench. And don't put your hand in the way, because right away that's shaking it with your hand in the way. Just put the camera itself on the bench and tilt up, and you can get a nice picture. And then in a few minutes, we will continue our walk. The building next door is the Oratorio. It's really a masterwork by Borromini, and it's associated with the church, but in itself it's not a church. It's kind of the offices, and there's a small theater in there. There's a library, archives, and such, and it's internally connected to the church. It is notable because of the beautiful curving facade that was designed by Borromini in his typical style. After you're finished the Chiesa Nova, head on out, take a right, and wrap around the building, and you'll see a beautiful clock tower. It was designed by Borromini. You'll notice that typical convex and concave curves.